Okay. Are we all ready? We still need Shady and you to come. And Links is yet to join. Is Links coming in today? Or yeah, you guys need it. Are we all ready? Are we all ready? No? Okay, take your time. Breathe deep, everyone. Let's get started. Yeah, you know it. To breathe deep, it's very important. Isn't it? 30 seconds of pause, all activities down, all laptops closed, all phones upside down. Can I have your 100% attention? Everything is down. Please, please, please. Turn it off. All closed. 30 seconds of pausing. Breathe away. No skipping. No pausing. Can we? 30 seconds. Everyone. Pause. First stand still. 30 seconds. Eyes closed. Pause. Gratitude. Right? Think of one good thing. And say thank you for it. To whoever and whatever. Yeah? 30 seconds of pause. Eyes closed, 30 seconds. I'm waiting for 30 seconds, and after that, I'll get started. Thank you. Life is beautiful. We've come all this way and we'll go further, right? Yeah, so we're ready to rock on. We are starting up the new topic today. Topic 5. And I'm so happy to see you, Ming, today. Honestly. Why? You had some reason to say thanks to something. That was so good. And you were like so still, calm. Good on you. You're getting there, buddy. You're getting there. So good. So good. I think I was happy to see you. Okay, let's get started. We've all done by now. What are the topics? Can I ask you all to stand for 2 minutes again and just do a quick aerobics that we do every time for demand, supply, equilibrium? Getting energized. Come on, everyone stand up. Everyone? Demand. I hate it, but I have to do it. Demand. Everyone's demand curves. Demand, supply, equilibrium. Yeah. We all remember that. Surplus, shortage. Now, a quick recap, and I want to know demand curve. Why does it extend? Why does it extend? Extension, first of all. Demand extension. Can you show extension of demand? Extension. Remember? Why does the demand extend? Why does the demand extend? Quantity demanded extends, right? This is extension, and we do remember price goes up, quantity demanded contracts. Okay, moving forward now. Have a seat, and we will be revisiting this whole thing today. Have a seat. We wanted to do more, but it's okay. We didn't want to, so I'm not going to.
No, I like it.
You like it? It's a bit of a refresher. Okay, let's go on. You do understand the law of demand now. What is law of demand? Who's telling me what is law of demand? I've written it on the board anyways. Olive? What's law of demand?
The price of
Mm-hmm.
the
Quantity demanded. Yep.
quantity
Yep. And we do remember all this, right? Ceteris paribus, we cannot avoid this assumption. Everything was remaining same, price decreases, quantity demanded increases, price increases, quantity demanded decreases. This is your law of demand. Now, let's assume, thinking of what, okay. For the sake of example. For the sake of example, yeah? OU is the head of Apple now, for a change. Life is beautiful. Yeah. And I have learned economics and the law of demand, which says we decrease the price, quantity demanded, increase it, right? So this is the price. I'm taking a very minor number because I know otherwise it will become like in millions. You know it, Apple's sales, I can't even think of right now. So let's take a very random, simple number. Maybe at 1200, he gets to sell 100 of these phones. Yeah. Kai goes to him as a marketing manager and says, I've learned law of demand. And OU, if you reduce the price, you will have more sales. Should OU reduce the price for phones? OU is already saying no. He has made up his mind. He's not listening to his marketing manager. Why? Why? Why?
because iPhone never decreased their price.
Okay,
Assuming
things are changing with the new technologies, there is a disruptive innovation, something has come up, and whatever XYZ. Let it be Huawei then, if it's not that. Tell me now, would you be interested in reducing the price, or would you have some questions to ask?
If the new technology
No, in general, the simple argument is, please reduce the price because I know quantity demanded will increase. So please reduce the price, and I'm saying ceteris paribus, meaning cost, everything else is remaining same. Now we are telling you, please reduce the price, you'll have more sales. Will you reduce the price? Yes or no? You said no, but why not? If you say yes, why? Should he reduce the price? Should he reduce the price? Should he lower the price? Because when he lowers the price, he will have more sales. He should even. Katie? Okay, okay, Catherine. Oh, sorry, my bad. Yeah. Should he reduce the price?
How much?
There comes the businessman. Yeah. Some of you, if you said yes, and we are just going by the law of demand, and you can see it if it was 1,000. And what if his sales actually increase to this?
no.
You're simply applying your business sense very quickly, aren't you? Because you do understand that the total revenue, which is the price times quantity, in this case is, right? And now it is, my maths is really poor. Tell me. 1, 0, 1, and then 1, 0, 1, right? 0. Is that all 6 numbers? Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So that's going good, right? His revenue has reduced. And that's typically, I'm impressed, Yuma, what you said very quickly, actually. You crashed my game very quick. 80% times we do it for long and then finally we come up, which was great. He said, I would rather ask how much? How much will the demand increase? Will it increase a little or a lot? Yeah? Was that okay with them? That was incorrect. Yeah, give me the numbers. I told you, I didn't. Why? 1200 Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
So, the point is, you consider to what extent. Until now, please understand this. Until now you have learned the law of demand saying that the price decreases, quantity demand increases 100%. I did not change the law. I did the same thing. However, what is more important is the idea, not how. We get it? This is talking of how. No, what is more important is how much. Is it going to increase a little or a lot? Do you get it? And this is your topic next. That is topic 6. That relates to the word.
6.
Is it 6? Yeah, it is.
Equilibrium is
Elasticity. Yeah. So now we are going on with the new topic, which is called elasticity. And in simple words, what is elasticity? Simple things. What is this? What is this? Elastic? Yeah. Is it elastic? Flexible? Yeah. Little flexible? Very little flexible? Rigid. It doesn't change at all, right? You get me? This is called flexible. Another way of understanding this, yeah, it's not still flexible. No, it's not flexible. It's not flexible. Flexibility is, can you change, alter? Yeah, ooh, really broke off also when I stretched it so much. Yeah, Johnson, look at this. What is happening here? I was doing like this at Johnson, and Johnson was like this, and Kai and Yuma were like literally into the gaming mode. Because they thought, and this is another aspect of understanding this concept of elasticity, people. You have done science. Some of you are actually doing science still, maybe. You know, until year 10, what did you learn? Every action has a, give me the word. Reaction, right? Every action has a reaction. Reaction is nothing but your, I have taught you all this. I've delivered this before. An action is your cause. You get it? The cause was, I'll write it with a different color maybe. The effect was on, right? If the reaction, Chris, are you with me? No, you're on your phone, son. Every action has a reaction. Cause, if the cause is 10% and the reaction is 40%, tell me, is it reacting more or less? More. So do I call it elastic or inelastic? Elastic, right? Because you are considering what changes more. If the reaction is more than the action, elastic. You understand this? If the reaction is, let's say 8%, and here it is. Now, the reaction is less. So we call it inelastic. Do you get it? Elastic is flexible. Are you React. You are reacting. Now you're very elastic, right? Reacting. And then there is another one who's like, Johnson was super cool. He was so inelastic. He was not reacting because he was confident maybe that Sonu would never hit us. And it's not possible in Australia, okay? Maybe sometimes back home it would have been, right? So things are different. Do you understand this?
Yeah.
Elasticity is all about how much the change is. Is the change a lot or a little? If it's a lot, elastic, flexible, responding. It is reacting a lot. And if it's not responding, it's inelastic. Do we understand this idea? Elastic and inelastic? Yeah? This is a very generic approach I'm giving you right now. I'll take you to the specifics. So if the price changed by 10%, please remember the direction is done already. We are not talking of direction now. We are talking of the distance in terms of Google Map, if you understand. Direction goes straight, right, left. But now we are talking of how many kilometers straight, how many left, how many right kind of thing. Do you understand the difference? Direction is decided. What is the direction? 100%. 100% if the price would increase, quantity demanded would decrease, 100%. If the price was to decrease, quantity demanded would 100%. Do we understand this? So now I will not write increase or decrease. What would I write? I'll only write change. Change in price, change in quantity. Get it? Because direction we have learned in topic 2 rather, right? Demand. Are we good? And what is the direction? Name? What's the direction? Price goes up.
And go down.
Simple. Price goes down, quantity demanded. But the only difference is now you can tell if you don't like it that way, you will think of on. I will always do it with the papers here for you. And now you'll have to literally watch because from that the arrow is very clear. But let us see how much you are onto with me. Yeah. Price increases, quantity demanded decreases. Elastic or inelastic? Here it is. Price increases, quantity demanded decreases. Elastic or inelastic? Inelastic. You're seeing if very little quantity change, right? If it was price decreases, quantity demanded increases. Elastic. Now you know it is changing a lot. So if quantity is changing a lot, if it is changing a lot, just get it right. If it is changing a lot, elastic. What is the change we are working on? We are working on the change on quantity, not price. Our ultimate comparison is with the quantity. If the price increases a little or decreases a little, whichever way, but price changes very little, but quantity is changing a lot, elastic. If the price changes a lot, but quantity is just changing a little, you can see my hands. Inelastic. Get it? It is not changing much. Any questions? I'm quiet for 2 minutes for you to digest whatever I was talking. And what is the digestion part? What is elasticity, first of all? We are understanding the word meaning. Sorry, guys. Someone from India. Sorry, guys. I put it under do not disturb. Yeah, that's right. Yep. By how much? To what extent is the change too much? Any questions? Slowly, Sora. Yeah? Emily? Betty, get back on your phone, sweetie. You are not supposed to have your phone out in your, you have to keep it in your bag. That's a rule for our class now. You have to keep your phone in your bag. Everyone, these phones in your bags. They are very beautiful devices and they kind of distract you. I mean, down for me also it was a distraction right now. Yeah? Are we all, hey, Lane, we decided phone in the bag. Tell your friend I'm not on phone at all now. I am in my class and that's it. And I love Sonu more than you.
Sorry.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you get it there? You all get it? Any questions? Action, reaction, more or less? Based on our previous page. Oops, sorry, here. What was our conclusion? Without my delivery of anything. Here, is it elastic or inelastic? What do you think? It is inelastic, right? Oh my God, I would have been like on a wrong marker. It is because price went down and the revenue also went down, right? It is inelastic. Is it going to help you take a pricing decision now? What will be your decision in this case? Don't reduce the price. Maybe you can consider increasing the price, isn't it? Because if you were to read it opposite, if you were to really read it opposite, you know it, sorry, if the price goes up, revenue will go up, isn't it? So elasticity is helping you. Elasticity is helping you as a business to make a decision whether to increase the price or decrease the price. Get it? What would you try if you are selling something? You would want your product to have an elastic demand or an inelastic demand. Inelastic demand, isn't it? And that's exactly what your big brands do. What do they do? Your Apple, Samsung, your Burberry, what do they do? And why do they increase the price? Because they have made that rigid preference in your head. I want it. It is really good. You can't do without it. Just say for the example, right? So your demand became inelastic. And as it became inelastic, because you were seeing it on TV every now and then, you created a preference for it, and you really want it. So the price is going up means more money for them. Do you see that? Interesting? Economics is not just a classroom thing. It's the basis of business. Believe me. So that's one aspect of it. Question also arises. What can you do to make it inelastic? One was advertising. What else? When else will it be inelastic? When do you think the product, your product will have an inelastic demand, meaning people really want it? Some people really want it, right? Or you?
It's inelastic or
Why? Inelastic. I'm saying the word inelastic. This is in. Because, didn't you say this? That quantity demanded increased a little, whereas price had fallen down a lot. Isn't it? Yeah, so, and the revenue has fallen, right? So it's inelastic. So what else makes the demand inelastic? I need answers from you. Chloe, what else makes it inelastic? You created a preference, what else?
like for the iPhone, if the new technology is not useful, the the next generation will be elastic.
Yeah, so you mean if the technology, something new, something unique,
Yeah, but
which other phones don't have it. That's why only it becomes inelastic, isn't it?
yeah,
Apple phones are considered to be very safe and secure. That's a very unique feature of Apple, right? And that makes it inelastic because there is no substitute for it. If you have more choices, do you think your demand for water would be inelastic? No, because you can have different types of water bottles, right? Would your demand for tissue boxes be inelastic or elastic? Elastic, because lots of tissues are available in the market. Do you hear me? Yeah? Would your demand for these markers be elastic or inelastic? Elastic, because there are lots of types of markers available in the market, right? But having said that, how would your demand be? Sorry? Go for the question. Yeah, I want you to say that. Yeah.
So elastic is benefit or
Oh, beneficial is both. It's this is again, maybe I would put it also in reference to AI. You know, artificial intelligence would be beneficial as well as would have its own disadvantages. Which way you're using it will make the difference, right? So if it was, let's move on then. Maybe, yeah, I heard you now. Maybe if you thought of another example, maybe in this case, this is one aspect. But what if with the fall in price, the quantity had gone up to, now tell me, what will be your decision?
increase the-
Decrease the price, isn't it? Because now the demand has literally gone up, which this is now, I'm giving another example. Yeah, you got it?
yeah.
So at 1,000, if the demand had changed to 300, then yes, you will say, why not? Why not, right? 300,000 straight from 120 to 300,000. I want to go for it. So elasticity is not a virtue or a vice by itself. It is just a device. It is just a tool for you to decide what pricing you would want to keep for your product. Do you want to increase the price or do you want to decrease? That will depend on whether the demand for your product is elastic or inelastic.
the one is elastic.
Yeah, this is elastic, right? Because your revenue increased. So I can sum up these conclusions for you here.
Revenue increase is
Yeah,
elastic and decrease.
either way, no, it's just the direction. Okay, I'll talk about it because I've already given you guys, don't worry about it. I'll be taking bit by bit to it. Today, I'm only introducing you this whole idea, but I'm so proud that you're actually already thinking of all this. So price is going down. Let me take it the other way around if that helps it. Because what you're thinking is, everyone is like only thinking reduce. I'm doing it the other way around, okay? This is price, this is quantity, okay? Price was 1,000. Quantity demanded was, yeah, let it make it 200 maybe. And okay. If now the price is increased, okay, and you are left with 190, please do the maths for me. I'm not good at it. Come on, quickly. I don't know. 19 and 12. You have to calculate it. Go for it. Very good. Zeros are sure to come. It's 12 times 19. That's it.
Quantity is demand or supply?
Quantity demanded
Demanded.
because it's less. Yeah, what is it? Tell me the number.
22,800.
2, 2, 8,
30.
3 zeros. No,
Oh,
it cannot be. It should be more.
oh,
1 to 3 zeros, and then 12 times 19 is 228. Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's correct.
Is it? So have I got that correct? 200,000?
it's
So yeah, okay, sorry, my bad. Look at me. What's happening to me now? Okay, here we are. So this is it. 228,000, right? What happened to your revenue?
Wow.
So your price went up, sorry. Price increased and revenue also increased. What is it, elastic or inelastic? Inelastic.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
Why?
didn't we do this here right now? Price went down, revenue went down.
Same direction as in the
Exactly, that's what I wanted to say.
different. it's
Opposite direction
elastic.
is elastic. Yeah. This is called revenue method.
So
Because if you remember here, we
we
went down with the price, we reduced the price. Simple logic. Understand the idea. Logic is any change in price, just a very simple word meaning, okay? Can I do without it? Can I not do without it? I really need it. I don't need it. These are the simple parameters of the elasticity. So think of it in this case, price went up, but maybe people can't cut down on their demand too much. When they can't cut down on their demand too much, they land up buying that much. Yeah. So demand is always, demand and price is always. So good point, Yama. I think actually you guys have really taken the session on level next. This is something I wanted to do it tomorrow and day after and later. But you guys are so good. Let me just bring it again. Hey, what are we comparing to decide on elasticity?
Ignore it.
This.
Ignore it.
And the thumb rule, the rule. If you don't understand this, simple rule.
Even like the price higher, the
Revenue
revenue
went
goes up,
Yes.
the
And if the price decreases,
and the
revenue
the
goes
price
down.
down, and the revenue goes down.
It is inelastic.
That's it. But put the price higher and then the revenue goes down, it's reduction.
Elastic.
Elastic. Ah,
Elastic. Yeah, elastic.
elastic. Yeah.
You got it?
if price goes down, but the total revenue is
Yeah.
just go down like.
So go down, it's inelastic.
It would change.
Same direction, it's inelastic. But if the not the direction, so like. Direction,
But if the price going down, the total revenue is going up like.
go up,
Thumb rule.
it's.
Listen,
Inelastic.
price increases, revenue increases. Price decreases, revenue decreases. You're there. Inelastic. Good on you. How is I written? I is written like this, right? I is like one line, right?
Yeah.
So you can remember that. Price increases, revenue increases. Price decreases, revenue decreases. And the reason is, what's the reason? What's the reason? The reason is because when price increased, you could not cut down on your demand. You really needed it. You understand this? That's why the revenue increased. Got it? But understand this again and again. When are you more flexible? When are you more flexible? You're more flexible, A, when you have more choices. B, when you don't really need something. Isn't it? And that is where. How is the demand for your smoking? Elastic or inelastic? Be honest. Elastic? Is it elastic? If I increase the price, you'll really promise you'll cut it down totally? And reverse, elastic or inelastic?
Inelastic.
Inelastic. Do you get that?
Yeah.
Why is that case? Because you are addicted to it. Yeah, so it is not, you are not controlling cigarette now, cigarette is controlling you. Yeah, your smoking is controlling you now. But whatever, I'm not getting into your personal and private life there, but understand this. The bottom line is, if you become addicted to something, if you have a perceived addiction now, perceived addiction is, oh, Apple is the best, Tommy Hilfiger is the best. You know, then you really want those t-shirts only and you can't wear any other tee or any other stuff. Are you with me? Yeah, brandish, inelastic, or there is no choice. If there's practically no choice. Sydney rails. You have a choice. You have my choice, maybe in terms of bus service and ferry, but limited choice, right? So highly inelastic. Train services is highly inelastic. Air services is relatively inelastic for us now, isn't it? If you have to travel from one country to the other, relatively inelastic. Petrol, overall. How's the demand for petrol? Inelastic, because 80% of the vehicles would be running through that only, right? Not all of us have a Tesla.
Maybe for the. For the.
What?
For the whole society.
For the whole society, it is inelastic, but for individuals, it can be elastic. Because you can, as a person, choose to go by car, buy something else, walk, whatever. But overall, petrol is limited and everyone needs it either for production, for car travel, everything inelastic. Yeah, but if I said a specific brand, do you hear me? Did you really get this idea, elastic and inelastic? No? Elastic is, can I react? Can I bargain? Can I react? Do I have some choices? Am I really used to it? Ask these questions. So, you know what? You guys have already learned the very first method, one of the methods of elasticity without much teaching, but I was only introducing the topic for you guys. But you are all amazing, as I said. So, price revenue go like this. What are you comparing? Please, you're not comparing this. This we know already, they are law of demand. What we are you able to see from there? Because sky is tall and does you, yeah? Price, revenue, you compare these two, okay? So price and revenue go together. Inelastic. They go like this. Elastic. That's it, simple rule. Easy? Yeah? So what we're looking at is by how much this change is happening. Is this change happening in terms of quantity too much or too little? Right? That's what. Let me see how much you understood it. Can I ask you some questions now? Are you ready? Only in terms of elastic and inelastic. We are not talking in deeper side of the story. There is much more of a deep dive later, but not today. So, but I can see you guys are really relating well. I'm very happy and proud actually. Honestly, if you ask me, I'm feeling very nice. I'm feeling so nice that this is not even ready to change. Well,
How much elastic? How much?
yes, how much is the word? You get it. Law of demand is telling how. Elasticity is telling by how much. And it is by how much that helps you to take a decision. Am I right? If you have to go from here to Wollongong, is it the direction that is right now more important for you, or what is more important for decision on transport? Whether the distance is more or less, that has to decide, should I walk, should I go by car, should I go by train, should I go by? So it's the distance. How much is more important than how? To make a decision for you, right? Okay. How we have decided. Moving forward, guys. Get this in your heads clearly. If the reaction is more, elastic. If the reaction is less, inelastic. That is one way of learning it. Another way of learning was revenue. So we have learned two ways, right? Yeah. Reaction is more elastic. Reaction is less inelastic. Kai, you're getting mixed up for not just the reaction, because when I was talking about revenue, reaction was only limited till quantity demanded. In that case, we haven't talked of quantity demanded. Now we have referred also to revenue. Okay, that's why. So two different things. Going on with this guy. Yeah. Let me see if you are good to go with the rest of it. Let me ask you some more. Everyone, get ready. And I'll ask you different questions, okay? So this is the What happens this now? This is refusing to write?
メニューの話だったけど、先にそうじゃないかな。プライスともうつけてい
I don't know.
まあなるほど。話
Yeah, again.
から、プライスが上がったら、ディマンドが下がるし。
I'm writing down the percentage change in price. Percentage change quantity, okay? Change.
そうそう、こっち
I'm not writing increase, decrease, you know it. If it is increasing, quantity is decreasing. If price is decreasing, quantity is
こ
increasing.
うこうがあります。
The law of demand holds. Okay? If this is Ollie, elastic or inelastic? Ollie,
あ
Ollie, elastic or inelastic? Huh? Sorry, elastic or inelastic? Huh? I am inelastic? Is it? What's your answer? You think
こ
elastic?
れどっちがアクションが起こるんでしょ
Huh? You know? Inelastic? E for elastic. What is your word? Very elastic. Everything? Elastic. Inelastic. E for elastic. Okay. Elastic, not inelastic. Elastic. Huh?
Skip.
Okay, I'll skip you. Who are you?
but they don't have the.
No, I'm just only asking you, elastic or inelastic. Action, reaction. Good on you. This is yeah. Elastic and elastic. Oh, you. Let go you answer. Yeah, tell me. Come on, guys. You're so good.
プラスディレクション、ダイレクションとしたんですよ。
No, no, no.
それは
Not for your end.
あ
Elastic?
知らない。
Hey, you sneaked it very quietly. So it's okay. We can do it, whatever. Hey, Ollie,
It's only about that.
they have all deserted you. They're all saying elastic. You're the only one who's saying inelastic. Could you be right?
No.
Give it a guess. Why? Why did you choose it to be inelastic? Because you only looked at the numbers, right? You thought 0.1, 0.5 is so less. Is it? What is your reason? Betty, what's your reason for saying it elastic? Betty, what's your reason?
5 different.
Sorry?
5 different.
The price decrease. No, I never said price decrease or increase. Then, Chris?
0.2 is less than 1.
Well said, buddy. Good on you. Good on you. The whole idea is if reaction is more. Only
リアクション、
if reaction is
ダ
more.
イレクションだったのが。
If reaction
ダイレ
is
ク
more.
ション
See, you got it.
にハウマッチないじゃん。
Direction we already know. Direction we already know. So I am not writing the direction.
I know.
Get it? We already know anytime increase in price, 100% is going to lead to this. And any decrease in price, 100% is going to do this. So all I'm doing is writing a change. All I'm doing is writing a change. That's it.
I know.
Is that clear to everyone? We will not talk about direction anymore. Yeah?
The number.
Because directions we all know now. Good on you guys. Another one. Ready? Holly, you got the rules right? 100%?
Yes.
100%? Okay, let me ask you another one then. What about this? Elastic or inelastic? Huh? Elastic, yes, it is elastic. We know it, okay? And if it was maybe 5 and 5. Okay, I'm already taking you to level next, so let me not do that. Evelyn, elastic or inelastic? Elastic. Elastic, yes. And if it was 5 and 4. All right. Huh? Elastic? Inelastic, yes, inelastic. We know it, right? Are we all good now? We understand this? Action, reaction being more elastic, reaction being less inelastic. Now there are some more cases, and I'm only doing still general one, okay? Don't worry too much. I'll take you bit by bit. It's a long topic. It's an interesting and a challenging topic. And I'm so proud, actually. I'm feeling not all, at least most of you are getting it. Am I right? Are we getting there? Evelyn, are we getting there? 100%? Okay. So, few more things. Is it almost time? No, there's time. I thought it was packing. Yeah. Links? How would you... Okay, I'm just thinking, should I do this or should I ask you some questions, other type of questions in terms of what elastic, what inelastic? What would you want to know? Would you want to know more about the same numbers game or would you like some real examples? More real examples? That's your class. Thank you. How is your demand for oranges? What do you think? Elastic or inelastic? How is the demand for oranges? Or should we play a Kahoot? 5 minutes and you just know which one elastic, which one not elastic. Elastic. How is the demand for oranges? They are saying elastic. What are your thoughts? Table 2? Chris, Johnson, oranges. How is the demand for oranges? Huh? For oranges. Demand for oranges, you said elastic, table 2. Elastic or inelastic? Hey, Betty, Evelyn, I'm talking to you guys. Table 2 is you. Here, I'm literally talking to you guys. Elastic or inelastic? Demand for oranges. Inelastic? What about you guys? Demand for oranges. Elastic or inelastic? Orange. You know orange? Mandarins? Yeah. Elastic? You think elastic? You think elastic? You thought inelastic? Would you think differently? Yeah.
For me, elastic.
For you.
People who want to eat the orange very much is inelastic.
Overall?
Yeah.
But overall?
Overall, it's
Because we're talking of on an average.
So elastic.
Hmm?
Elastic.
Elastic?
Orange.
Demand for orange. Elastic. Why? Now give me the reason why. Why? Orange, because there are a lot of other fruits. There are a lot of other citrus fruits. People who like something sour, they have other fruits too. There are lots of substitutes, so it is elastic. Did we get it? You consider, do we have substitutes for it or no? Do we have some other choices for it or no? We hear it? Okay, Johnson, how is your demand for electricity? How is your electricity?
앞으로 넣었대.
아이폰가 진짜 이런 거
Elastic or inelastic?
응.
Electricity.
例えば、車走る時のガソリンはイラスティックだよ。そうだよ。
Why?
めっちゃ少ない人ないですか？
全部
Why?
なり色に
Why?
だから俺はオレンジが好きな人はイラスティックを
水で例えばこれにめちゃくちゃいい栄養素が入ってる
もっといい栄養素が入ってる水を調べるってイラスティック
でそれが出たらそれが
だからそれもどうしようもないじゃん。ディフェンスのシチュエーションです。
Guy, I love your logical, critical thinking, and I will discuss that also just in a second. Okay, good on you, buddy. Demand for oranges, and I really appreciate what you're discussing. I really appreciate it. You said elastic. I can use the word relatively because we will have more things. And demand for electricity, people are saying it is inelastic. Yeah. Now it's a good degree of confusion, and it's a happy confusion because your mind is thinking. And Kai is saying, I'll come back to Kai before even I talk about electricity right now. He's saying oranges. Why you have to say it elastic? But isn't it inelastic? You don't have anything like orange as such. I really love orange. I'm getting cold and I really need oranges right now. So for me, it is inelastic.
Yes.
However, by the law of demand too, by the law of demand also. If you remember when we did the numbers in class, some people wrote 000 for coffee, right?
Yeah.
Individual preferences, individual tastes can be different. So most and rather all the laws in economics, because it's a social science, are made based on an average. That's point one. Point one.
Yeah.
Point two, Kai. Very well put up. It depends from situation to situation.
Yes.
So if the situation is giving you all the facts, say for example, I give you a stimulus right now, and I say it is very cold in winter, doctors have advised everyone must have one orange a day, that would keep the cold and cough away. How is the, yeah, you got it now. Then it is inelastic. So perfect. So if I'm giving you a scenario, he's good. Did you hear it? Because I was telling it's really important. You must eat it somehow. Inelastic. Exactly. What happened to the masks? In the pandemic, how was the mask demand? Inelastic. How is it now? You see that? So not that Kai is going wrong when he's thinking literally, in all other directions. But please do not make a mess in your exams or in your work, because there the scenario is given to you. So don't think too much. Get it? Don't think too much unless the situation is literally elaborated in a way that you have to talk about it. Are we good?
We don't keep it joke.
Yeah, also, yeah.
Just.
That's given all the situation, you can wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I mean, ask for you, how is his demand for cigarette? Inelastic. How is my demand for cigarette? Zero. I don't smoke. Hey, did you hear me? So those who smoke, for them the demand for cigarette is inelastic. But I don't smoke. Yeah, for me it's zero. It's meaning perfectly elastic. I don't care. Not perfectly elastic. Yeah, I don't care. I wouldn't buy it. Not even perfectly elastic. I don't know what I would say about it. It's very interesting. I've come up with my own idea there. Anyway, so are we good with this idea now? The real life? The straight question is, do I have substitutes? Do I really need it? Yeah? How addicted I am to it? What a necessity level is. Does it have, as I've already said, substitute? There are more things. Do I have enough time to adjust my demand?
Yeah.
Do I have enough time to adjust my demand? What is that meaning? During pandemic, how was our demand for Zoom?
Good.
For the Zoom. It almost became inelastic for most of the academic institutions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. With the passage of time, there were new softwares that started coming up. Now you could even have a Google classroom. You could even have another classroom. Demand became elastic just because there were more substitutes, and there was enough time for me to adjust my demand. Do you get it? So if there's more time, I can adjust. Another thing that affects your elasticity. Okay, as a layman now, like a story. Elasticity is meaning, can I adjust my demand a lot? Can I adjust or can I not? That's a simple layman story. If I can't adjust much, inelastic, isn't it? If I can adjust, elastic. Easy? I hope I think it's enough of those today, I think. I can have more to it, but this topic is very close to my heart, so I just thought it might be good. But can I just commend you all? You all have been amazing. You really received it so well that you took it already to the next level before I could do it. Good on you guys. Talk to each other, make the noise, have a clarity of the topic, and we'll start the class.